Well, that was Anastasia talking to Philip and Holly yesterday, and she mentioned feeling safe during a concert. So we want to know, how do you stay safe, and are you worried about attending a concert or a sporting event?
Well, as the Prime Minister raises the terror threat to critical, meaning an attack is expected imminently, how do we protect ourselves? We're joined now by consumer editor Alice Beer and security expert Sally Lievesley. Welcome to both of you. Sally, you always say, be aware, take responsibility for your own safety, but how would that have made any difference on Monday?
A lot of difference. From those very sad scenes, the rest of us can learn how to survive. If someone's putting a suitcase down on the floor, every 3 feet you can get away from that. And that's why you really want what I call a buffer space. The first B is buffer space. Space quick. But the other thing is you can use your environment, and actually your children are going to be quicker at this than you are, because if you understand that any pillar you can get behind, anything that's a barrier, it means all that spewing out of bolts and ball bearings, it's not going to hit you, it's going to hit the pillar or the barrier.
Do you mean in just being aware more of your surroundings, and looking and thinking, and just, as sad as it is, planning your way out of wherever you are?
It's thinking it through, talking it through with your kids. If someone looks as though they've got a suitcase that shouldn't be there, or a backpack, what are you going to do? You're going to move fast, because every few feet, that explosion isn't going to get to you.
That's easier said than done when lots of people carry backpacks perfectly innocently. You're not going to be jumping behind a pillar just because you... Do you know what I mean? I don't know how...
Well, I would.
But this is what I'm saying. I mean, no. This is...
If you look at what happened in that, there were a few moments where people were aware that that suitcase was down on the ground and something was going to happen.
Right, okay.
And your children will become more aware more quickly than you will if you talk to them about it.
And these soldiers that are being deployed, Theresa May announced that 5,000 soldiers are going to be patrolling places and be there for our security. How's that going to have an effect on our day-to-day lives as members of the public, especially people with children?
Well, it's the best news for the counter-terror effort, because if you're in a venue and there are soldiers there, remember, they've been up close and front to the terrorists. They can recognise a terrorist who's doing a bomb walk. They understand the body language. They can see whether your shirt might actually have a rather light vest that's going to kill me on it. Whereas the police haven't had quite that level of experience. So it's putting these soldiers very close to you when you're in a relaxed environment. And it leaves the police to go on and patrol the streets in the way that they do. But the soldier's mindset is always that the enemy's coming for them. And the best people that you can have to protect you when you're in a very relaxed venue state.